What's up everybody, I'm Alex with AmericanMuscle.com. Today I'm bringing you my detailed review and installation of UnderCover's Flex Tonneau cover, fitting all 2004 through 2014 F150s with a 6.5 foot bed. So you should be checking out the UnderCover Flex Tonneau cover if you're the F150 owner out there that is looking for hands down one of the best built and premium options from a US vendor, one that's going to give you all that protection that you need from the elements, but more importantly, something that's going to give you a very convenient and cool tri-fold design, but something that's going to give your truck one of the better looks, as this cover specifically is going to be one, if the only ones that we have on the website, that is going to sit very flush and snug. It's going to be something you're not even going to know it's there. So if you're watching this video, you're likely in the market for a tonneau cover. If you're unsure what these things are going to do for your truck in terms of styling and functionality, I'm going to give you a quick crash course here. First and foremost, with UnderCover's option rate here, hands down, again, this is going to be one of the covers out there that's going to have a flush orientation. And that's going to be due to the design, which is going to sit very snugly in your bed rails. And again, it's not really going to be something where you're even going to know it's there. Now, aside from the looks and the styling here, a tonneau cover, by plain and simple definition, is going to be to protect your gear from the elements, be it rain, sleet, or snow. Additionally, it's going to be to keep prying eyes off of your belongings. Now, there's a bunch of tonneau options out there. There's going to be a roll-up or a hinge setup. This is a tri-fold design, which again, I think is going to be one of the most convenient styles out there. And that's going to be because if you need to throw a big 2x4, anything that's going to stick out, you simply unlatch it and then tilt it up, either 3/4 or full length, all the way up to your cab. But while we're on topic, speaking about the latching mechanism or system here, when this sucker is completely closed, there's absolutely going to be no way that anyone can get into your truck. That's going to be due to that fiberglass polymer construction, as well as that low pro design. Now finally, it's been said and it's been widely argued, and most if not all these tonneau covers are going to be advertised as helping you save a couple bucks at the pump. I am absolutely not here telling you that by installing a tonneau cover you're going to save 30 bucks whenever you fill it up. This is going to be due to the fact that by installing a cover on your bed, you're reducing that drag coefficient, which in turn is going to make air travel over the bed of the truck that much easier. But at the end of the day here, guys, you likely didn't pick up an F-150 for its stellar fuel consumption, as it's a little bit more of a utilitarian vehicle. Okay guys, so it's worth pointing out and getting down to the nitty-gritty at this point that this is going to have a 2-rail mounting system, as opposed to some of the other ones out there that have C-clamps and then bows that go all the way up towards the cab. This is going to be very important because it's going to give the back end of the F-150 that much more of a low-profile, snug, and flush design. Again, it's really going to be something where if you're not going to be standing and looking on top of it, you won't even know it's going to be there. Before we talk pricing here, what you're really going to be paying for is up top. Don't get me wrong, I know this is the underside of the cover due to the space that I'm working with here. That's going to be UnderCover's FRP, or a fiberglass reinforced polymer construction, which is not only going to be lighter than aluminum, but it's going to be stronger as well as being dent resistant. Now, they're then going to have that finished off in a pretty trick looking matte black finish, which I know this is going to have some light coming down here in the studio, but this is really something that's not going to stick out like a sore thumb. Again, that's going to be due to the fact that that design and orientation is going to be that much more flush and hugging the sides of your rails. Now, one last thing that I really like about this option in comparison to about 100% of the tonneau covers that I've seen out there, mine doesn't even have this. UnderCover is going to have this come equipped with some weatherproof seals and tubing, which is going to essentially help channel that water all the way down and away from your bed. So it's, again, not only going to be protecting your gear in terms of physically covering it, but any water that's going to get in is going to get physically channeled out and away from your belongings. So at this point, guys, I've said it a couple times over, this is going to be a very premium option. It's going to come with some great construction and materials. It's going to have that unique design and look. You should expect to be spending about 800 bucks for this option, which I know is going to sound a little bit on the steep side, but you really need to take into consideration what it's going to give your truck in terms of functionality, as well as that unique design and look. But last but not least, this is going to be designed and manufactured right here in the US, so you know you're going to be getting away with a very premium product. That being said, you might think that's a little bit on the steep side. I would honestly run that in comparison to a couple different options out there, as that $800 price point is going to cover your gear. It's going to keep it protected once this is locked up to ensure no one's getting into it. And then for that price, you could look at a pre-painted shell, you could look at a retractable roll-up, which again, they're gonna get pretty high up there in terms of the pricing. At the end of the day, just something I want you to have in the back of your head when you're shopping for a premium cover. And one of the greatest aspects about any tonneau cover out there, and just like the undercover option that we have here today, is that most, if not all of them, are going to install without the use of a drill or doing any kind of modifying. This is going to warrant a very easy 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and about 15 to 20 minutes. The only tool you're going to need here is going to be a 1/2-inch wrench, and that's simply just going to be to tighten down your hardware. So to begin getting this on your truck, you're simply going to take 3 of the C-clamps provided with this cover, get them in line, and then attach your rail to it from underneath. Now, once your rails are on, what you do is then take the provided drain tubes and then attach them all the way up towards your bed, and then you're going to need to find the hole in your bed itself where those are then going to drain all that water out. So after that, simply grab your T-bolts and then get them in line on your rails, physically get your cover in place from the cab, and then work all the way back towards the tailgate, and then simply tighten down all your hardware, and then you're good to go, guys. All right, guys, so just to wrap things up here, some final thoughts. If you are the F-150 owner out there that is after hands down one of the most premium and US-built options out there, one that's going to have a very specific and unique orientation, but more importantly, something that's going to sit flush and not stick up like most of the other tonneau covers out there, I would definitely suggest checking this out for your rig. All right, I'm Alex, and that's my detailed review, breakdown, and installation of UnderCover's Flex Tonneau cover, fitting all 2004 through 2014 F150s with the 6.5-foot bed, which can be found right here at AmericanMuscle.com.